Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Boundless Kiddo. I don't even know what I should call it, the Boundless Kiddo. This is Reset, Retool, Reboot, which is a component of Novo Kiddo, where we help everyone reach their limitless potential by uncovering the things that block them from doing so, especially our kiddos. And so that's why I'm here every day, kind of sharing these insights with you so we can help your children get really connected with themselves and start showing up for themselves in a new way, because they're often encouraged not to show up for themselves and to people please. And so today I am speaking about becoming a person of influence. Most young people don't feel like they can influence anyone unless they're natural performers. They assume that their job and their duty is just to do their work and make everybody else happy, and sometimes to the unhappiness of themselves. And so the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is I talk a lot about career options and things like that, but it's not really just about careers. It's really about connecting with oneself, right? Because when we connect with ourselves, then we're better able to feel in alignment with what we've come here to do. And then as a part of living that, we start being able to live out our lives and hopefully provide for ourselves when we're doing the things that we truly love doing and that we're deeply connected with and willing to go the extra mile for, even if we never get paid $1 in our lives. And so I don't want this always to seem like I'm pushing careers, especially on the littles, right? The 5-year-olds. But it's important that our young people do learn entrepreneurial skills and insights, because it helps build creativity. I talk about that a lot of times also. And so today I just wanted to share about becoming a person of influence. And in doing so, I want to talk about influencers on the internet. Over the last decade, this has become a very powerful industry. You know, when I started out in advertising and marketing many years ago, we utilized paid actors to come in and to utilize a script that was created by us, and the scenes were created by us. Everything was drafted and created and prepackaged and distributed out to the world. But nowadays, people want to feel like they're connected to something real. They don't want staged experiences, even though we still have some a little bit. We'll talk about in just a second. But people want authenticity. And our young people want to be authentic. They don't want to have to put on airs for other people and pretend to be something that they're not. It's society that kind of pushes that agenda on our kids, and they just follow suit. But it's time to break that pattern now. And so there are some influencers out there who stage their entire existence because they're trying to, make $1. It's not what I'm encouraging. When we first saw Ryan, my son found Ryan, the little guy who tests out all the toys and everything. I think Ryan was 3 or 4 years old. I think he was about 4. And my son was so intrigued by him. And so were millions of other children across the globe. And as a result of that, Ryan became an influencer. He was influencing the buying habits of children across the globe. If he played with a toy and it seemed fun, our young people decided whether or not they wanted that, right? And so your young people can do the same thing by finding the passions that they have in life. Your child may not be interested in toys, or even if they're interested in toys, it may be different toys. Or if they're interested in games, maybe it's different games. Or it could be that your child is an artist and they love to be exposed to art, love to share art, love to create art, and would love to share that with the world and help others gain an appreciation for art, or pull out their inner artistic genius as well. And so I encourage you to explore with your children the avenues in which they can be the directors of influence outside in the world. It helps them grow in ways that one can never truly imagine, by being able to put together an idea, a thought, and build it out to an actual segment and then distribute it out to the world for everyone to see and build following, and then have possibly companies come in and say, you know what, we love the work you're doing and we'd like to pay you for sharing these products with the world because they're in alignment with what it is that you love and what you're passionate about. You as a parent can do the same thing too, right? But it's important that we encourage our young people to explore these avenues, even with regards to science, creating a level of influence in the engineering field, in the mathematics field, in the technology field, in science. It is all possible. There are no limits except the ones that we place upon ourselves. So it's really, really important that over these next few months, as we start to pull back on the traditional school calendar and enter the summer months where, I mean, we're around schoolers, we go to school throughout the year, but it's important for us to have some level of engagement with our children. If your children are in traditional school and now they're coming home and spending more time, finding opportunities for them to do some really creative things over the summer. We're going to have an action-packed summer plan for those of you who attend the summit and want to really put together some amazing things for your kids to do over the summer, your kiddos. But for homeschoolers as well, whether you're a world schooler, an unschooler, a traditional homeschooler, or you only use the traditional school calendar, you don't do schooling over the summer, whatever it is, there's opportunity for growth for your children. And for them to see things in a different way. We already have a unique way in the way that education is delivered for some of us when it's us, the parents, creating the curriculum as opposed to buying curriculums or utilizing online curriculums. But the summer's a time to explore. Let's explore with our kids. Explore how they can be children of influence and see where that takes them. See what the journey uncovers for them. And with that, I'd like to say thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to sharing the summit with you. It's launching next week, and our projects are going to be like going full speed ahead. And I'm really, really excited about it, and I hope that you will join us. And with that, I say bye-bye until tomorrow. Thank you.